Gentlemen.
Well, Joel, you high or low on the Highlander?
Couldn't be lower. Between them, the producers and the director of this movie, The Highlander, are responsible for more bombs than the Strategic Air Command. But they have outdone themselves this time. Sean Connery, wearing a cocked hat and peacock feathers, he looks like a two-eyed pirate, rides up to Chris Lambert. You know Connery's accent, a little Scottish, very British. He doesn't even try to hide his accent. He says, "I am Juan Sanchez Ramirez Villalobos." Should have guessed. And by now, I am sure this is the worst movie of 1986. He tells Lambert, "We are a special race. When there are only a few of us left, we will meet at a faraway place and fight for the great prize. But if the Kurgan wins the prize, mortal man will suffer an eternity of darkness." 4 tons of this stuff, you could solve the farm crisis. Of course, the faraway place turns out to be New York, 1986. And the great prize is either power beyond imagining or a parking place. It's hard to tell which. The story is so incoherent, the film is so badly lit, it's hard to tell anything. The sound is so bad, at least on the print I saw, the lines read like the actors have been gargling in Haviland. You cannot understand half of the dialogue, and that's the good news. The bad news is you can't understand the other half. Remember Juan Ramirez Villalobos? Spanish? South American?
I'm not Spanish, I'm Egyptian.
Egyptian, of course, I should have guessed. And 2,437 years old, and Sean, it's starting to show. Connery is with Chris Lambert. He played Tarzan in Greystoke. And this one, he's the monkey's uncle. 40 pounds too heavy, half asleep. And who shaves him? Don Johnson?
Nice to see you, Kurgan. Who cuts your hair?
I am in disguise.
That's the Kargan. He's already murdered Connery and all the rest, and this is the ultimate fight for the great prize, Queens. I know you're worried, so I'll tell you the good guy wins. Queens is safe for now. After the fight, he turns to the love interest and says, "I want to go home." And this morning at the 20th Century Fox screening, 24 critics said in unison, "So do I." This film cost $14 million. When I was a kid, one of the big questions was, what's 20th Century Fox going to do in the year 2000? A few more like this, they won't make it. Roger.
Hoping your news is good news. I'm Roger Grimsby.